Let's continue using SOH CAH TOA to figure out these triangle problems. SOH CAH TOA. How far apart is person A from person B? So this is one person here, another person is here. Let's call this X and let's call this part Y. From here to here. Focusing on the first triangle, notice how opposite and adjacent, we're dealing with tan. So we have tan 60 is equals to opposite over adjacent. And you could cross multiply here if you wanted to, or you can simply say that x is equals to the numerator 10 divided by the other side, which is tan 60. And this is exactly correct. Now what about y? Let's focus on the second triangle here on the right. It's a right triangle. Let's stick our finger on 20 and say opposite over adjacent. Tan 20 degrees is equals to opposite, which is 10, over adjacent, y. So again, the denominator is equals to the numerator over the other side. So the final answer is simply x plus y. That's how far you're standing apart, which would be this plus this. And if you use your calculator to get a decimal answer, x plus y is approximately 33.2. Let's continue using SOH CAH TOA in 3 dimensions. SOH CAH TOA. Find the height of this hill. And this is a 3D hill. Perhaps a person is standing here and you're standing here, and we know that you're 10 units apart, perhaps meters. And this right triangle with perspective is on the water, and we have an angle of 30 degrees. And the question is, can we somehow find the letter C? So sticking your finger on this triangle on the water, we're interested in adjacent and hypotenuse. So we'll say cos 30 degrees is equals to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. We'll call it C. So therefore, C is equals to the numerator divided by the other side. Now let's focus on this 3D triangle. This is the right angle formed by the hill. It's like a body of water, and it's a perpendicular hill going straight up, an impossible hill to climb. And perhaps you're sitting here at a 90-degree angle and your pants are getting wet. Okay, we have a 3D triangle here, and yes, it can be 90 degrees even though it doesn't look like it. And we're going to focus on the 40-degree angle. We're interested in the opposite and the adjacent, TOA, opposite adjacent. So tan 40 degrees is equals to the opposite, which is H, over the adjacent, which is C. But we know what C is. C is just a number that we previously found out. So therefore, multiply both sides by the denominator. We have H is equals to C times tan 40. So the final answer is simply going to be this multiplied by this expression. Being very careful using your calculator, we get the height of the hill as 9.69.